Hello, it's me, Sarah Joubert again. Today, as I promised, we're going to talk about Clickfunnels and this whole machine, sales machine of ours. I brought some magazines with today to show to you. It's quite amazing all the things that we get and how the more complicated they are, actually the easier they are these days to use. Now, Clickfunnels is the name of a software. So what is Clickfunnels? It's a software like Excel and Microsoft and so on. And what does it do? Clickfunnels is a dream come true for any marketer. You just drag and drop anything that you want into your page. And you can link pages together. That's the amazing thing, or the second amazing thing about it. So if you look at a marketing page, it looks very complicated to design a page like this, but in fact you just have some pictures in the backgrounds and some in the front, and you just drop them and you say you want 2 columns, and you say if you have finish here you want them to go there, and so forth. It's like putting different pages in a file. So, and you say on page 1, if you want this, then go to page 3. And if you don't want it, go to page 2. And on page 2, you say, if you want this, go to page 5. If you don't want this, go back to page 4. But the person reading it doesn't get these instructions. It's automatic. You click it or you don't click it. So if you don't click it, you go there. And if you do click it, you go there. And this way you can really maximize your marketing cost, because you only have to promote once, and now you get in front of the client and you say, yeah, I've got some vitamins. So, and you say you want some vitamins, and you offer them the bottle that you advertise, and then you said yes, and you make him fill in all these little financial details and things, because it's easy to buy 1 bottle. And after that then you say, but now don't you want 6 months supply? And you give them a little bit of discount, or you give them a free oil with it or something. And then if they want that, they just click it. They don't fill in everything again. It remembers the banking details. And if they don't want the upsell, then you downsell them again. And then when they finish, you can still say, oh, by the way, don't you want this thing that helps you to sleep well? Because most people have sleeping problems. And it's an easy, small sell to add in. So with 1 marketing thing, you could have sold 3 or 4 things. And you could have sold 6 months of supply at 1 shot. Now the money in your bank is better than theirs, and you know they bought from you, not from somebody else. So it's always better to make the sale. Oh yeah, I must tell you about the owner of Clickfunnels. Russel, he's the founder of it. He is the most enthusiastic guy that I must actually warn you. Don't just buy everything he suggests to you, because you get so carried away with his enthusiasm that you just say yes, yes, and at the end of the month you find yourself with 10 bills, all for Clickfunnels. Okay? So in the beginning, they also have a first free startup period, and thereafter you only need the basic membership. Yes, it's nice to have the upgrades, and surely if you can afford it, go for it. But if you're just starting out, just stick to the basics. First get your feet in the water and earn your first money, and then you grow. You know, sometimes you buy something from somebody, and wherever you go, you see this person's ads. On your Facebook, on your Instagram, on Google Chrome, everywhere this ad is, or that company's ad is. Now that is one of the, that's funnel hacking. That is an upgrade from Clickfunnels, for instance, and there are many more. And then I also need to say that once you're in Clickfunnels, you will see a lot of things that you have in your autoresponders. You also have there. For instance, you can build your landing page. They also collect your contacts for you. Now, why do you need both? You cannot on your autoresponder put pixels to track your people. In other words, you cannot know that this person, okay, autoresponder will tell you it's from mobile or not mobile, but it won't tell you specifically it's from this specific ad. is from the ad that you put on this campaign, and you run it with clicks that you bought from that person. It's limited, it's very limited. If you go in ClickFunnels, it's much broader. And the landing page that you can design in the autoresponder is not as nice as you can do here. This is so easy to do a page like this, you know, in ClickFunnels. It looks so professional and so nice. You just drag and drop. Now, why I enrolled for these things is because what Russel also does, he's all the time buying stuff on the internet because he's inquisitive to see what their funnels look like. Because the big companies have lots of money to spend on marketing, and they've got rooms full of people split testing all the time. Now, split testing, if it's a new concept for you, is when you take two very similar things and you see which one does better, and then you drop the one that's not the best and carry on with the other one, and maybe do split testing on that one again until they're almost equal, and then you know you've got the right landing page, and then you can leave it like that. Important if you do split testing also is to only test one thing at a time. It's no use you change your button from a red and yellow button and this font and that font. On one split testing, you must only do one thing. So everything is the same, but the button is yellow or red. Everything is the same, but you use this font or that font. Everything is the same, or you use this wording or that wording. Only one thing at a time. Otherwise, you don't know what is it that made the difference. Russel is now doing this, buying all the stuff on the internet, and then you see how they work, because these people do the split testings, and obviously then you see what they're using. They have split tested, and obviously that is the thing that works best. And then he applies it and uses it sometimes as well. But this is what's in these books, is the things that he checked out and that he thought was cool stuff. All the stuff in here is really cool stuff that you can learn from, and then you get some comments, remarks and stuff from Russel with it. And at the bottom, behind, now I've closed all my books, the funnels are drawn out. I wanted to get in focus. Yeah, the funnels are drawn out as well for you. So it can be very complicated funnels. And some of the funnels are very, very, very simple. This one, it's a simple concept that always works. Okay? So there's a lot of things that you can learn just from reading Russel's advertisings. Because you'll get a lot of emails from him. But the thing, apart from learning his ClickFunnels, what you can definitely learn from him is enthusiasm. Nobody can teach you enthusiasm like he does. And then you can try and apply that yourself, and you will see your conversions will go up. Okay, now that is going to be all for today. I want you all to go and play a bit in ClickFunnels, and then I'll see you tomorrow with a Click Magic, so that we can get a little bit more back to the business side of things. Okay, it was great to have you here with me again today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Sarah Joubert saying goodbye.